Ladies and gentlemen, Kung the Droids, get in here right now. We got people. Today is a roller coaster of emotions. Let me tell you, for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, welcome to part 2 today. If you missed part 1, there's a lot to go over. You just got to click on that card in the top right hand corner. We're going to briefly repeat some of those things, but to go in more detail, check that other one. Because folks, today we got another big update. We're talking about the Great Mothers being pretty accessible at their new farming location. You probably want to make this get into your schedule now. We have details on the Chewbacca Lightspeed bundle. The Night Sister Lightspeed bundle is returning. And we have a huge quality of life update that I think we found out what Meathead meant the other day. Come on over. Wow. All right, let's get this going, people. We got a lot to break down here. First things first. Yes, I am the realist. How many times do I got to say it? The Great Mothers are officially farmable inside of Star Wars Galaxy on a Cantina node. And you know me, I mean, it's on the more expensive side of Cantina, but I'll take a Cantina node all day, every day. People, I know some people try to convince me otherwise. You can't. You can't. Cantina battles, get it done, people. Get it done. Now, to make sure I'm setting expectations, the Great Mothers you're going to get is not going to be as nutty as the ones you've been seeing in Grand Arena in my hemisphere lately, because that has the Datacron. Go watch the day 1 gameplay of Great Mothers without the Datacron, so you have your expectations set to where these guys are. And let me tell you, these ladies, they're great without the Datacron. So don't worry, they're still amazing despite Datacron. But man, I was expecting to put it on like a painful hard node. No, people. That's a big deal right there. So great to hear. We're going to talk about the Night Sister Lightspeed bundle in a second. Let's go talk about another Lightspeed bundle that you guys want more details on. We have details on the Chewbacca Lightspeed bundle. So on the data mine we talked about earlier, but I said I don't know the date, I don't know the contents, and I don't know the price, and I know all 3 now, folks. We got it. We get these things kind of fast sometimes. Here are the contents of the Chewbacca Lightspeed bundle. It's falling short of my expectations. I said it would be really cool to have like all of the bounty hunters, maybe minus a few, of course. It's falling a little short for me. $25. Yes, of course, if you want to do a Chirotech analysis, a signal data, you know, all the relic piece analysis, of course, you can make the justification that yes, this is beyond $25 of value. However, in comparison to other Lightspeed bundles, I feel like this is lacking. A majority of these characters aren't really, what's the right word to put it? They're not really meta. Yes, some of these are required for a variety of things, like Fennec Shand, required for Jabba, Embo, required for Lord Vader. You know, Dengar's got some requirements out there. Aura Singh's also a requirement for Jabba the Hutt. So I would say that this is kind of a Jabba the Hutt mini Lightspeed bundle, if that's maybe the right way of phrasing it. Because again, if you you pull up what the Jabba requirements are, this will take care of some of those things. You know, let's pull up Jabba. All right, we got Jabba the Hutt. Check out the requirements. So we got ourselves, where was it? Scroll down. We have ourselves, Aura Singh. Got ourselves, Fennec Shand. Kind of it. You know, Xanadu Blood, you may have picked, I'm sorry, Cad Bane, you may have picked up him in some previous Lightspeed bundles. You know, Dengar, yeah, he's a requirement too. Where's it at? Yeah, pull him up. Yep. Prerequisites, Dengar, Relic 5. So this is mostly kind of a very, very minute Jabba the Hutt Lightspeed bundle. Very, 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 very minute bundle for maybe making the Executor a little bit, like we're talking minuscule. $25 is a little too much, I think, compared to other ones. Yes, of course. You can do a little spreadsheet analysis like we sometimes do. Do what you got to do if you want to spend $25, and you want these bounty hunters. Who knows? Maybe some of these will be a lot more valuable when we get Balin's Skull. Let's talk about that Balin's Skull. Actually, Gary, let's table that for a few seconds. Let's talk about another Lightspeed bundle. Little disappointed. This kind of fell short because especially we look at the Night Sister Lightspeed bundle. That was more or less the entire faction, for what was it, $10, whatever it was. Well, here's the deal. You guys want to know a few things, I'm assuming here. So first and foremost, when it comes to the Chewbacca Lightspeed bundle, November 6th is when it's going to end. December 3rd, I'm already thinking ahead here. October 31st is when it's starting. So you have a week starting tomorrow. Chewbacca Lightspeed bundle will be here. You guys can let me know if you think it's amazing, trash. It's a little lackluster, but we have the Night Sister Lightspeed, $14.99. My apologies, I said $9.99. Night Sister Lightspeed bundle will be returning tomorrow as well, so it's great timing with the release of Great Mothers being free to play farmable now. It's going to have a lot of the characters you probably don't want to gear up that are maybe a little bit more important. Night Sister Spirit's been pretty good. We have the Night Sister Initiate, Night Sister Acolyte. Talia, some other gang members out there for the Night Sisters. That could be great as well. So I think a lot of people are gonna probably pick up the Night Sister bundle because a lot of people didn't buy it the first time around. It's like, I don't really need it. I got my towels. I don't really care about the others. And then once Great Mothers came out, they're like, oh gosh, I wish I got the Night Sister bundle. Now you have your opportunity starting tomorrow until November 6th. All right, now let's talk about Balin's Skull. And then we got this new assault battles for the remnants that we saw earlier today. Yeah, this is gonna be a big deal. So let's check out Balin's Skull. He'll be coming here in about 22.5 hours now. So tomorrow, Halloween, 1 p.m. Central Time. We're gonna be rocking and rolling. We're gonna be seeing what Balin's Skull is gonna be all about. His new epic confrontation, all the fun party stuff you guys expect around our Kyber Club. So hope to see you guys tomorrow for that. But now look at this. Datamine showed we have an assault battle. Indeed, we do. The Peridia Patrol assault battle starting in 1 week. And I was saying, this could be like, you know, the older assault battles like Ground War, or we have this new era, I'm guessing now, for assault battles. And yeah, I mean, yes, you're gonna need some relic investment, kind of like the, you know, the Master Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan. But let me show you what we got here. So we have ourselves the reward structure broken down, recorded by our data miners here. Check this out. What is that, tier 4? 45 Chirotech of each. First off, it just drives me up the wall. They have this thing. They just can't give you 50. It has to be 45. They can't. Oh, freaking. Just, they're so stingy. Like when they give a Zeta bundle, it can't be 20. It's got to be like 15 or something like that. It's like, what are you? Come on, seriously. Anyways, I don't want to. Come on, just don't get too angry right now. Okay, all right. Nonetheless, getting 45 of these a single time, kind of a big deal. We also have, you know, similar things from the other tiers. Let's scroll back here. So as you can see, tier 5, you're gonna get your arrow magnifiers, you're gonna get your impulse detectors, Zimbitals, Erodiums, Chromiums. You got ourselves the, what's it called, the Carbonite circuit boards as well. And then let's go. We have our Chirotech there. We have slicing materials, kind of similar to what we had in assault battles for Duel the Fates. Credits, a lot of credits, 19 million credits. We have 2 inside of tier 1, 2 inside of tier 2. We have ourselves another 2 right there. So what is that? 2. Actually, I forgot to count that. So it's actually 21. Pardon my mathematics. Tactile scanners are off the rails right now. So 2, 4, 6. And then let's go to tier 4 with the Chirotech. Now we're at 11 million credits. Tier 6, we're going to be at, what did I say? 16 million. And then we have a, oh my gosh, I'm getting confused with how they're scrolling around. Anyways, it's a crap ton of credits. Where did they go back over here. Yeah, tier 6. Let's see those rewards. And there you go. You can see right here. Okay, you can see right here. Yes, Gary, just show. Thank you. We got our droid brains, Gurger keypads, and Omicrons, and another 5 million credits. So 21 million credits again, I believe. Omicrons. That's a big one right there. And the droid brains. Now, I took my Master Qui-Gon Padawan, the Relic 9. I may have been lucky, but I've gotten droid brains every single time so far. I'm not saying that's going to happen for everybody. I don't know what they're weighted as. I can't remember if they said it's an equal weighting, but I've been getting droid brains every time. So I'm feeling like my return on investment's paying off, and soon I'll be in a surplus. I mean, man, this is going to be a tough one here because let's see. Somewhere here we have the requirements. Let me pull up the Discord server real quick. We have the requirements for this event here. And as you can see, you need Captain Enoch Relic 9, Death Trooper Peridia Relic 9, and Night Trooper at Relic 9. That's a little bit more expensive than Master Qui-Gon Padawan Obi-Wan. So in terms of the Relic 9 analysis, it's going to take a little bit longer than the Qui-Gon Padawan Obi-Wan analysis. The only downside of these recent generation of assault battle, it's requiring very, very, very specific characters within a very, very, very specific faction. It would seem like, yeah, it's allowed. Yeah, is it the whole entire thing here? Let me see here. Actually, there's a newsletter. Let's pull up the newsletter real quick. I forgot. Yeah. Why don't we just, instead of just looking at data mines all the time, we got the new assault battle. So here we go. Yeah, all right. Requires relic. Actually, hold on. A new assault battle. Gather your Captain Enoch, Night Trooper, and Death Trooper to battle ever witty but bothersome Ezra Bridger. All right. Tier 6 requires relic 9. Does that mean any relic 9 Imperial Remnant, or is that just these 3 that we have here? It says requires relic 9 rewards for, okay. I mean, I'm hoping Again, I'm hoping here. Let's pull it one more time because that's like the one thing I'm unclear about. Yeah, it just says there. What do we have? Recommended requirements. Okay, it's saying requirements. I can only assume it'll be a lot more clear once it comes up. We'll have 100% confirmation, but I'm 95% certain it's looking like we need those three. It would make sense. They want to push us to these new characters. They want us to gear them up. They don't want us using like the old Imperial remnants. So that's the only unfortunate thing they're requiring. A very specific faction, but it's not even the faction. It's a specific few characters within the faction. But nonetheless, again, they're required already for Galactic Legend of Ahsoka Tano. Boom, that's a payoff right there. And now if you can get the big stream of Kyrotech influx, assuming this happens every month, and then the other relic stuff and even Omicrons, whoo, that is a big value proposition again over a long course of Star Wars Galaxies. It would take time to recoup your investment, but again, a lot of value when it comes to these guys here. Wow, 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 wow. Big stuff, but folks, I can't believe they finally did this. Wow, okay. Actually, real quick, let me just show you. Here's like a nice little infographic someone made. Who was this that made this? This is a great infographic. This was coming from Gerbil. Gerbil, of course, they make great stuff. We have the reward breakdown for everything, but as you can see, a little bit different where we have a lot more Kyrotech with the Peridia one. And here, you know, still a similar thing, but we have Omicrons, and the Omicrons is a big deal, man. I think that alone is going to convince me to do it, but I'm going to work on my Balin Relic 9 and see where I'm at afterwards with that. Check this out, people. This, I can't believe it took them, I can't believe it took them this long to do it. We have been complaining, moaning, begging. The worst feeling about the Galactic Legend grind is doing the tickets, and all that energy you did got wasted because of either a bug, the game crash, or it's really complicated and you just wasted several days of energy or whatever it might be to do the tier again. I believe, I don't want to put words in the community manager's mouth when we talk there's a quality of life thing coming. I think this is it. Now you could say, all right, this is a small, big thing. To me, this is a big deal because this is one of the worst feeling things in the game, especially when you're going for a Galactic Legend. You don't want to be losing energy because of a variety of those things I pointed out. They want to shine some more spotlight on this, as I think it's a big deal. With today's update, when you do a ticket required for GL battle, you will no longer lose the tickets on a loss. Praise RNGesus, for he is RNGezy. Wow. Wow. I am beyond happy about this, people. My gosh, this is great. As I said, today's a roller coaster of emotions because, well, we had the situation with the TIE Dagger being buffed. I'll probably make another video later on today showing you the post buff on the TIE Dagger. I'm really annoyed about that. Again, that should have been done before the ship was launched. There is no excuse why a studio making millions of dollars, $2 billion game in total, plus whatever it might be, and they have to buff a ship again a year later because they screwed up so badly on it. Whatever. I don't want to bring that whole, we had that long conversation in the other video. Very mad about that, especially in regard to people relicing 9 their Sith Assassin, the Iden Versio. Very disappointed here. A few other things. IG-12 has been accelerated. Very nice, very nice. Barack still not farmable yet, so unfortunately, if you're trying to get Balin for free, unless you're using crystals, you're not going to get Balin day one, unfortunately. And you're not going to get that exclusive Datacron if you happen to get them next month here. And then other things, you know, what do we have here? We have ourselves, Punishing One was given extra speed when it was being deployed. Okay, sure. It took them this long, but players are being soft locked in tier 5 of Jabba. And here's that TIE Dagger thing. And I pointed it out in the video. They had to clarify. I said technically gaining turn meter is different than gaining bonus turn meter. So they corrected it to say ships can't gain bonus turn meter. And this video, I don't want to make this video too long. We'll talk about the TIE Dagger buff in a little bit. I already ran a battle real quick, and against this TIE Dagger here, it's a Relic 8 Sith Trooper, so it's no pushover by any means. Not Relic 9, but Relic 8's pretty sufficient here. And if you see, you can see that the update is finally here, where now you're getting 40% max protection for each Sith ally, and including the capital ship at the very beginning. And if the allied ship is Sith, TIE Dagger, they're on the field, enemy dark side ships can't gain turn meter. So big FU to the Chimera lineup here. So we'll make a video about that later on today. So 3 videos in one day, but just wanted to make sure we shine the light on the Lightspeed bundles. We shine light on the Galactic Legend ticket thing. Wow. Only took, what was it, 4 years? 4 years plus 4.5 years for them to do it. And yeah, cool stuff. Mixture of emotions, folks. I want to hear your thoughts down below. My, oh my, what a wild day. I'm excited to get Balin for you guys tomorrow. And don't worry, even though this is annoying behind me, Not Barry. Gary, yeah, he's a little annoying. Larry's cool over there, but we're gonna figure out this tie dagger situation here. Don't you worry. As your king of Trippy, I'll be your captain through it all. But until the next time I meet, which will probably be in a few hours from now, leave that like, comment down below, subscribe so you're not missing a thing, and always remember how it's great to be in the Empire today.
Oh, it's great to be in the Empire today. The sun never sets.